everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Priscilla, and this is the Carnivore Journey, and welcome to week 35. If you are new to my channel, I just want to say hi and welcome, and if you've been following along with me for the past 35 weeks, I just want to say thank you so much for your continued support. So today I have a great show for you, and don't forget, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Today's video, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about the third reason on why it's important for us to continue exercising and what it does for our bodies. And so we're going to get into that. And then of course, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my week and what to expect for next week's video. So let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about the third reason, which is about heart and lung health. Heart and lung health. When we are physically active, our heart and lungs are hard at work. The heart and lungs supply the extra oxygen that our muscles need. Exercise helps your heart and lungs become stronger. Regular exercise or physical activity helps reduce stress hormones that can put extra stress on the heart. Exercise helps lower blood pressure and cholesterol. When I was doing my research on this particular topic and I started getting into learning a little bit about cholesterol, there was so much information that I would like to do a video in a few weeks and talk about the importance of keeping our cholesterol under control. When we stay physically active or exercise, it decreases the risk of things such as a stroke, diabetes, and heart disease. Staying inactive for long periods of time can cause severe damage to our heart. It may lead to things such as diabetes, weight gain, and hypertension. When this occurs, it opens the door to things such as strokes, heart attack, and heart failure. So I want to talk a little bit about that for about 30 seconds. No one knows you better than you know yourself. So it's very important for you to exercise at least 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. That's 150 minutes a week. But you also need to know when it's time to take a rest and to rejuvenate and reset your body. So there needs to be a happy medium. Make sure that you're getting plenty of rest, but you're not resting too much, and make sure you're getting exercise, but you're not exercising to the point where you're exhausting your body. Our heart is a very important muscle, but we don't want to work it so hard that our heart becomes fatigued. So you need to be very careful in any types of exercise that you choose to do. Make sure that you consult with a doctor, consult with your physician, especially if you already have issues with high blood pressure, hypertension, you may have had a stroke, you've had a heart attack. So be sure to get with your doctor and see what is a safe way for you to get started. Regular exercise helps strengthen the muscles around your lungs. Physical activity can reduce things such as colds and the flu. Exercise improves your immune system, and a healthy immune system can lessen asthma attacks. For those who may suffer from asthma, exercise helps lower stress levels, which decrease future attacks. Exercise improves airway function and weight loss. Weight loss can reduce the chances of having an asthma attack while improving your mood and stress levels. Once again, if you suffer from asthma, just these few things. Making sure that you're getting plenty of exercise. Exercise helps your immune system. When you have a healthy immune system, you're able to fight off colds. You're able to fight off things like the flu, which all can accelerate or increase your chances of having an asthma attack. Just doing those simple things. So what is asthma? Well, it's a condition where a person's airways become inflamed, swell, and narrow and produce extra mucus that makes it difficult to breathe. So some of these symptoms that people with asthma have may be chest pain, coughing, difficult breathing, and wheezing. So what are some types of heart and lung exercises that we can do? So I put this little list together: running, walking, aerobics, jogging, and swimming. So here are some just helpful tips. Make sure to drink plenty of water, start off slow, and never overdo it. Start where you're at. If you haven't been exercising, start where you're at. Even if you can only do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it doesn't matter. You're not in a competition with anyone, so start slow, take plenty of rest, take plenty of breaks, and make sure that you drink plenty of water. You will eventually get where you're going. It takes baby steps. So here's a quote of the day. Take a deep breath, relax, and imagine yourself exactly as you wish to be. That was written by Brian Tracy. So you know what? Take a deep breath. Everything's going to be okay. and imagine where you see yourself in the future, because one day you're going to be there. As long as you get up, you keep going, keep moving, and you stay in positive. So let me tell you a little bit about my week. This week has actually been pretty good, but it flew by like that. I can't even believe that we're wrapping up the month of March. This week has been so busy, and I actually did a few things that were different this week. I got my tires aired up on my bike. I have not ridden my bike at least for 10 months since I injured myself. I've just slowly progressed getting back into working out, and you've seen the journey. I started lifting weights, I started walking, doing some light stretches, and the other day I was like, I'm done. So I aired up the tires on my bike, strolled around the driveway, and then today I went up to the park, did a lap around the park, did a lap around the neighborhood, and it felt really nice. I have actually really enjoyed it, and it worked out some different muscles on my legs, and I could definitely feel the burn. So between work and grandkids and kids and activities and homework and just all the everyday hustle and bustle of life, the week just flew. But I did make our Easter breakfast, and I would like to show you that now. And I called it the Excellent Easter Breakfast. And this breakfast consisted of bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast muffins, thick cut bacon, free range eggs from our neighbor. Our neighbor came over yesterday. She has lots of chickens and brought over a dozen eggs for us, so you can't get much better than that. Cheddar cheese cubes and our brightly colored Easter eggs. So that is our breakfast. It is our Easter breakfast. I wanted to do something a little bit different instead of doing a lunch or a dinner, and this is how it turned out. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. I will not be revealing my weight this week. I have a couple more days left in the month of March by the time that this video will post. So I will take every advantage of every second, every minute, every hour to see where I will finally be when I do my final weigh-in. So if you are interested in knowing what my final weight is, then you'll need to be sure to tune in next week. I do have a big show next week, so you'll definitely want to check that show out. Also, I will post my pictures for this week, but I will not be revealing the weight. So next week, I will be doing my monthly wrap-up for the month of March. I'll be introducing my new goals for the month of April, and then I'll be showing you the video of our first excursion on the road as the Carnivore journey. So please, please, please be sure to tune in next week. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section. I just want to say I hope you all have a wonderful week. And until I see you again, I'm your host, Priscilla. This is the Carnivore Journey. Bye.